Yeah. Real sicko shit. Only the sickos are watching this shit.
Sickos only.
Alright, let's get started.
Yeah. What is up, guys? It is I, DJ Eastwood, running back Philly. Never been a fraud, never been a fanboy, never ever have I ever had an intro. Sixers sickos, welcome. 121 sickos. We had 75 sickos watching this game with us in the playback stream. Sixers versus Bucks. 1 p.m. on a Sunday. Real sicko behavior, man. I have some thoughts on the game that I just watched. The game that I just unfortunately forced myself to watch. Before we do that, do me a favor, all 121 viewers right now, close out the chat one time and hit the like button. That's how we get this stream pushed through the algorithm so more sickos can join us and help us wallow in misery. All right? We're going to sit around a campfire and talk about how bad this team is right now. That's what we're going to do. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. The Philadelphia 76ers just played the Milwaukee Bucks at 1 p.m. on a Sunday, and they got their asses kicked. The Bucks are playing without Chris Middleton. Doesn't matter. The Bucks aren't very good this year. They've been frauds, especially ever since they got Doc Rivers. I thought the Sixers could have won this game. I'm being serious. You know, the Sixers just knocked off the number 2 seeded Cavaliers the other night without Donovan Mitchell. I thought Doc Rivers making a return to Philly. I thought we could out hustle and just beat the Bucks by sheer maybe effort and team camaraderie, chemistry. I thought we could win this game. I really did. And that was me being a fraud. That's what that was. Me believing that this Sixers team is good. It's always fraudulent, man. I said it after the Cavs win. I said, yeah, they won this game. The Cavs didn't have Donovan Mitchell. The Cavs shot really bad from 3, and we need to be honest with ourselves. Without Joel Embiid, this team is not good. The main reason this team is not good is because the only semi-productive center on the entire roster is 6'9". Paul Reed. We love Paul Reed. We love who Paul Reed is. We love his effort. Paul Reed is horrible defensively. It has to be said. It has to be said. Paul Reed is terrible defensively. Paul Reed gets blown by any player that gets him on a pick and roll. They blow right past him and they lay it in with ease. Okay, but not only that, Paul Reed does not seem to understand that NBA players shoot three-pointers. So Paul Reed doesn't go outside the three-point line to guard anybody, and he lets them shoot wide-open three-pointers. All right? Bobby Portis had 17 points in the first half off the bench, all on Paul Reed. And then he left Brook Lopez wide open a bunch of times. Players drove to the rim and scored on him pretty easily. I feel like half of the 119 points the Bucks scored were scored on Paul Reed. The other half were scored on Mo Bamba. Because guess what? As bad as Paul Reed is defensively, Mo Bamba is way worse. You're not winning anything. You're not surviving. You're not hanging out in the 5th seed with Paul Reed and Mo Bamba. You're not. They can't guard anybody in the NBA. They can't stop anybody. Damian Lillard, right? Here's what you do to get Damian Lillard a wide open 3 against Paul Reed. Ball screen, wide open. That's it. That's it. You would think, hey, do you go over the screen? No. Does Paul Reed hedge the screen? Hedge a screen? Does Paul Reed even know what hedging a screen is? He's sitting 7 feet away from the screen man on Damian Lillard. Make it make sense, please. So many wide open threes in this game. Malik Beasley was 6 for 7 from 3. Is it because Malik Beasley is a sniper? Or is it because he was wide open all the time? That's the main takeaway from this game, is that the 76ers defense is atrocious, and it's because they don't have a center. They don't have one. Daryl Morey let the deadline pass. He did nothing to get a center. Is there, bro, there's got to be, dude, I feel like I can go to any city right now and find a 6'10 center. I feel like I can go to any G League team right now and find a 6'10 center. If I put on college basketball right now, there's going to be a 6'11 center on the floor who can play a little bit of defense. If I turn on college basketball right now, there's going to be a 6'11 center on the floor who can play a little bit of defense. If I put on a G League game right now, there's going to be a 6'11 center on the floor that can play a little bit of defense. Somebody please explain to me how the Philadelphia 76ers cannot find a center. I don't understand it. And this, look, some of the lineups were crazy in this game, but I can't blame Nick Nurse, man. He has no personnel. Dude, who's he working with? Paul Reed's getting killed, so you have to put Mo Bamba in the game. You're fucked. You're fucked. Nick Nurse was so out of things to do. At one point in this game, he ran a lineup that had Kelly Oubre and Tobias Harris at the 4 and the 5. Because Nick Nurse decided that no center is better than Mo Bamba. No, listen to that again. Not no center is better than Mo Bamba. Nick Nurse decided that having no center on the floor is better than having Mo Bamba on the floor. That's how bad Mo Bamba is. And you got Oubre and Tobias out there at the 4 and the 5 against Giannis and Brook Lopez. Game over. But it doesn't matter because when Mo Bamba's on the floor, game over. How's he on an NBA team? How's Mo Bamba on an NBA team? I need to know. He is the absolute worst center I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm not joking when I say I think I could score on Mo Bamba. I am not joking at all. I think I could score on Mo Bamba. The guy can't do anything. He can't get a rebound. He can't step out to the 3 line. He can't. I mean, he's 6'11", and Damian Lillard just drove right at him and did a layup over top of his outstretched fingertips. He can't jump. He can't move. He's horrendous. How is he on an NBA roster, and why is he on my team? Do you guys remember when Daryl Morey signed him in the offseason? I made the video trolling. The video was titled, "Sixers Get a Steal, Mo Bamba." And I opened up the video by saying, I'm joking, Mo Bamba is horrible. And he's never been good his whole career. He's only been healthy for 1 season in his career, by the way, and he averaged 11 points per game starting on the terrible Orlando Magic. Why is he on my team? How is it year 8 of the motherfucking process and Mo Bamba is on my basketball team? We went from tanking, Sam Hinkie drafting center after center after center after center, and in year 8, the finished product is Mo fucking Bamba. Frank, they beat the Cavs, so they should not have been blown out by these Bucks. I don't get it. Looking forward to Celtics on... Looking forward to Celtics on Thursday! Frank? Are you Frank from Shameless? Are you on drugs? Do you hate your own well-being? Looking forward to the Celtics on Tuesday, Frank? Why would you do this to yourself? How sick are you in the head that you are looking forward to this Sixers team playing the Celtics on Tuesday after what you just watched? Frank, you need help, bro. Thanks for the super chat, my man. Bravo. We could have picked up Kelly Olynyk. He'd be more beneficial than Paul Reed. He would be. Now we're talking about Kai Jones, man. This is how down bad we are. We're talking about Kai Jones. Kai Jones went to a mental institution. He was on Instagram speaking a different language that he made up, and then he went to Twitter and he announced his own trade. He went on Twitter and he said, breaking, the Charlotte Hornets are trading Kai Jones. And they were like, what the f*** is this guy doing? And they released him. And he hasn't been back in the NBA since because he has mental issues. This is how down bad we are. We're talking about signing an actual psychopath. And thoughts and prayers to Kai Jones. I hope he gets through whatever his issues are, because mental health is a serious thing. But this is how down bad we are. We're talking about signing an actual psycho. Jesus. Sheesh. Let's see. What else do we have to say about this game? Nicholas Batum, 0 minutes against the Cleveland Cavaliers. A W. Nick Nurse says, yeah, you know what? I'm going to start Nick Batum. That's what I'm going to do against the Bucks. I'm going to start Nick Batum. Why? Why, Nick? Nick, why did you play him 0 minutes against the Cavs and win? And then you start him against the Bucks. Why? Nick, you said in an interview during the Cavs game, you said, I'm only going to use Nick Batum if I need him for an inbound. And then 2 days later, you start him against the Milwaukee Bucks. Did you guys see how the game started? Nicholas Batum on Damian Lillard one-on-one. What happened? Damian Lillard drove past him half speed like he was standing still twice. Scored the first 4 points of the game on Nick Batum by just running past him to the rim. Easy layup. Then he came around the ball screen. They went under a screen on Damian Lillard. Somebody slapped me in the face. And he shoots a wide open three. First 7 points of the game, Damian Lillard. Because we're trying to guard him with Nick Batum and we're going under screens. I know Nick Nurse is a smart coach. This team is not playing like a smart team. And didn't I just start the stream out by saying I'm not going to slander Nick Nurse in this stream because he's undermanned? He is undermanned, but they're also doing stupid things. Bamba sucks. I hate Tobias. He needs to go. He holds his team back. He's slow, weak, no hustle, straight liability, and Batum is a waste of space. Batum is good with Joel Embiid on the floor. Batum is not good without Joel Embiid, and Nick Nurse needs to stop playing him. Now, I'm going to say this one more time. When are the Sixers going to understand that you have to bench Tobias Harris? When are the Sixers going to grow a fucking pair of balls and bench Tobias Harris? Somebody tell me. This guy gives you nothing. Nothing! This guy gives you nothing. He gives you weak drives to the rim. He drives in, he panics, he jumps midair and tries to throw the ball backwards like Ben Simmons. He's scared. Tobias Harris is scared on the court in the middle of NBA games. He's terrified of the pressure. And they're just going to keep playing this guy? 31 minutes. He gave you 8 points. He was 3 for 11. 8 points in 31 minutes from this scrub. 15 against the Cavs. Game before that, I think he gave you 7. Without Joel Embiid, this guy is averaging a putrid numbers, dude. Putrid numbers. Hold on, I have it on Twitter, bro. Hold on. Somebody tweeted it the other day, and we're going to find it. Tobias Harris since Embiid. Tobias Harris since Embiid. Hold on. Where is it? Hold on. Since Joel Embiid. I can't find it. Somebody posted his numbers since Joel Embiid went down with the injury. They are horrendous. Horrendous. The guy gives you no effort offensively. He gives you no effort defensively. He gives you no rebounding effort. The guy, what is it? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? If the Warriors can bench Klay Thompson, the Sixers can bench Tobias Harris. If the Warriors can bench Klay Thompson, the Sixers can bench Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris is not giving you anything. There's no reason for him to be on the floor. None. I don't understand it anymore. Ricky Council comes in the game with 3 minutes left. A young, hungry, two-way G League player. And what does he do? Right away. Strong, physical, take to the rim, fights through contact, tough finish. Right when he got on the floor. Ricky Council did something right when he got on the floor that Tobias Harris has never done in his career. Go to the rim with a little bit of fire, a little bit of fight, and win the battle at the rim. This dude backs down from the challenge every time. Every time. Tyrese Maxey, I mean, he didn't have a great game, but, you know, he tried. He's not going to drop 35 every night. He had 24. He was 8 for 19. He was 3 for 8 from 3. Had 7 assists. It's just not. It's not going to be enough, man. You're going to need 35 from Maxey and a hot shooting Buddy Hield every single game for the Sixers to survive this stretch that they're in right now. That's what you're going to need. You're going to need 35 a night from Maxey and a hot Buddy Hield for the Sixers to survive. Buddy Hield had a cold shooting night. 4 for 13. With how undermanned this team is, if Buddy Hield's shooting 4 for 13, you're losing. All right? That's just a fact. That's just a fact. Ricky Council, 7 minutes. Last game, 4 minutes. Why does Nick Nurse hate Ricky Council? Why does Nick Nurse hate one of the only aggressive players that plays with a little bit of hunger? Size, ball handling ability, athleticism, aggression. That's what this team is missing right now. And he won't play the kid. Why? Why is Tobias Harris and Nicholas Batum out there getting smoked? And he won't play Ricky Council. Last time Ricky Council played some legitimate minutes, what did he do? 19 and 10 off the bench in a win over the Cleveland Cavaliers last week. 19 and 10 off the bench. And Nurse said, yeah, but when I get Tobias back, Council's back in the doghouse. I'm getting serious Doc Rivers vibes. Nick, I'm getting serious Doc Rivers vibes. You're pissing me off, man. The team lacks heart, youth, athleticism. And you're playing the old slow guys and you're getting killed. Play the fucking young guys, dude. It's not that hard. I don't really want to say anything else about this game. I hate this game. This game sucks. What are you guys saying in the chat, man? Talk about the Kyle Lowry and Tobias charge stat. That's here you go. This is legitimate. This is an actual fact. Kyle Lowry, with 1 charge taken as a Sixer, has passed Tobias Harris for career charges taken as a Sixer. Tobias Harris, in 5 years as a Philadelphia 76er, has never taken a charge. Do you know why? Do you know why? Watch Tobias Harris anytime somebody drives at him with the basketball. Watch him. He moves out of the way. He jumps to the side and tries to swipe at the ball because he plays defense like a fraud. He tries to get cheap swipes. He tries to get cheap steals. He never, ever, ever steps in front of a man driving to the rim because he avoids the smoke. It's what he always does. He's so similar to Ben Simmons, it's unbelievable. It's really unbelievable. Why, dude? Why? Why does my team have all the soft guys? Why does my team play these guys with no heart? Why? I look at bro, I just saw a fight in a Warriors game. Lester Quinones was out there in a scrap and was face to face with Grant Williams. And the look in his eyes said, I want all the smoke. You ever seen that look from Tobias Harris? No. You'll never see him in a fight, bro. He doesn't want to get his nails dirty. He doesn't want to scuff up the Gucci loafers. The guy's a soft fraud. And I'm tired of watching it, dude. I've been watching it for 5 years. Get this fucking guy off my team already. Do we really have to say this? Is anybody excited to watch Tobias Harris play basketball? Are Sixers fans like, yeah, we get to watch it? What are you doing? Why are you making us watch this for the 5th year? Nobody wants to see this. Not a single person in the building wants to watch Tobias Harris play basketball. Okay, that's my Tobias Harris rant. Anything else I want to say about this game? I think Nick Nurse needs to figure out a guard rotation. You know, it's wild, but you went from Maxey being the only guard on the team to now having 5 guards. And last game, Cameron Payne didn't get any run. Yeah, he did. Lowry didn't play last game. The game that Lowry debuted in, Cameron Payne didn't get any run because I felt like he had to make a decision on the backup point guard position, right? Tonight, he played all 5 of them. Maxey, Buddy Hield, Kyle Lowry, Cameron Payne, and DeAnthony Melton. And there was a lineup in the first quarter. Maxey, D-Melt, Buddy, Oubre, Batum. Oubre and Batum at the 4 and the 5, and 3 small guards against the Milwaukee Bucks. Bro, that's insane. So, you know, I love what Kyle Lowry brings to the team. I love what DeAnthony Melton brings to the team. DeAnthony Melton tried to bring us back by himself in the third quarter. Absolute fighter. Heart. You can't teach that. Heart. DeAnthony Melton has it. Shows up to the game in a hoodie. Hoodie and slippers. Just ready to ball. Just ready to give 100% effort. He doesn't walk in with 6 Louis Vuitton bags like these fucking rich dorks like PJ Tucker and Tobias Harris. These damn soft-ass overpaid divas. Look at me. Somebody posted my picture on Instagram getting out of my Rolls Royce with my Gucci bags. How about you fucking play some basketball, huh? Less Gucci bags, more basketball. DeAnthony Melton's a dog. Love him. He tried to bring us back in the third quarter all by himself. It's nice to have him back because there's so much of a lack of effort from other overpaid divas on this team. It's nice to have a guy like DeAnthony Melton. He had 16 points off the bench. But now I think Nick Nurse has to make some decisions on the guard rotation because I don't think you can play Kyle Lowry, Cameron Payne, DeAnthony Melton, and Tyrese Maxey all in the same game. Too many small guys. This team's small, man. Paul Reed is listed as a small forward. You see that next to his name right there? Paul Reed, small forward. Wait, this was the starting lineup, bro? Hold up. Hold on, man. This was the starting lineup? Paul Reed, Tobias Harris, Nick Batum, bro? What the fuck? Year 8 of the process? This is what I'm watching? Nicholas Batum, Tobias Harris, and Paul Reed? That's my starting lineup? Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. We are doomed. We are doomed. We got Nas in the Discord. Nas, let me get you on here, man, so you can, give your opinion instead of me just bitching and complaining for another 20 minutes. Yo, Nas, what's up? Yo. Nas, we got you? Nas in the Discord. I'm not getting anything from you. Oh, there you are. What's up, man? Yo.
Yo.
What's going on?
You can hear me?
Yeah, bro. What's up?
Yo, this was one hell of a terrible game, man. All I can say is that Mo Bamba has to get the fuck out of Philly, man. I don't want to see Mo Bamba minutes anymore. Paul Reed was just bad.
What are our options? You know what I mean? I agree. But what else can you... There's nobody else. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the other options are. Do they even have a center in the G League? Kenny Lofton? Is he a center?
I know you hate him, but I don't know. But Mo Bamba...
Yeah, Mo Bamba's terrible.
Yeah, the other thing is, like, most of the players was terrible on tonight. Like, Nick Batum was breaking. He had 1 3-point, I think. Don't get me started on Tobias, man. I don't even want to get started on Tobias. You went on him, but
tell me.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about Tobias, man. I'm tired of seeing him. And I think you're right. He should be benched, or he should be just sit for the rest of the season. That's it. He should be sit for the rest of the season.
Yeah, why do you think they won't do it? Because, people are reminding me that the Bucks or that the Golden State Warriors bench Klay Thompson. Why won't the Sixers bench Tobias Harris, do you think?
This goes back to what someone said in the chat. He must have a Daryl Morey sex tape somewhere.
Has to, man. He has to. Yo, Nas, you got anything else for me, man?
Nah, man, I'm out. This was just a bad game. I thought I needed them to win, man. I needed them to win. Pat Bev is just going to go out there and say, "Bucks are back, belt to us, belt to us, what. I needed them to win, man.
Well, like I said, right when Embiid got injured, even before the Buddy Hield trade, I was like, this they're going to lose a lot of games. And we got to get ready for it, man. They're going to lose a lot of games. Yo, Nas, thanks for calling, man. I appreciate it. Shout out to Nas in the Discord. He called in to express his hatred for Mo Bamba. And I agree. We got NZ43 in the Discord, man. NZ,
Yo, what's up,
what up?
Eastwood? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, what's going on?
Nothing much. Just watching the Sixers get their ass whooped as usual.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Real
that was
sicko
awful.
stuff, man. On the Lord's
Jeez.
Day.
Yeah, exactly. On Sunday, man. when it's supposed to be a day of rest, and I'm not supposed to be suffering watching Mo Bamba and Nicholas Batum play defense,
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm going to start this off by saying, I was watching the Knicks and Celtics game last night, and I'm seeing Jason Tatum, obviously because we know since the Celtics do literally everything better than us when it comes to drafting, player development, coaching, trades, signing contracts, whatever it is, they just do it. They smash it out of the park every time and build these OP rosters.
Yep.
That literally no one can compete with. They're absolutely insane just with how deep they are. They have dudes like Payne Pritchard, Sam Hauser doing catch and shoot threes, doing spin moves, Derek White, Drew Holiday, even Luke Cornett. They're absolutely insane.
Buckets everywhere. Yeah, buckets everywhere.
Yeah, it's nuts. So, I mean, I was watching them play the Knicks, and obviously I knew since the Knicks were banged up, Celtics were going to dominate them. But even then, man, Jason Tatum, he was just walking up the court and just watching these guys, Derek White, Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, Porzingis, Hauser, just create shots on their own and do stuff. And all of them are such multi-layered basketball players that the Sixers just cannot seem to find no matter what.
Yeah, we can't get one, dude. We can't get one Derek White.
Yeah, it's absolutely infuriating. And the thing is, we had guys like Mikal Bridges, fall into our hands. But, since obviously the owners like playing 2K in real life, they decided to send him off for a dude. He's probably flipping burgers at Wendy's right now. But, it's rough.
Yeah, Zaire Smith is on a G League team somewhere. I forget. I just saw he was on the bench a game we played a couple games ago. He was on the bench for a team.
I mean, yeah, that's cool. He's still into it. I hope he actually, is able to get on a roster. I mean, I don't hate the dude. Obviously, it's not his fault.
That's the worst trade that's ever happened. That's the worst trade in history. I seriously think that clears anything.
Yeah, it was absolutely ridiculous. But actually, talking about the game and stop praising the Celtics for some reason, I was very confused by Nick Nurse's decision with Nicholas Batum. I mean, I think Nicholas Batum, he's a solid role player. He's been one of the more reliable pieces on this team throughout the season. And I can't really blame him either because he knows he's sort of at the tail end of his career, and you're being asked to guard Damian Lillard, who, despite being washed, is still pretty fast off the dribble and it does have a high enough basketball IQ to make the right passes once he gets downhill. So when he was, just blowing past him every single time, I was really confused. Like, why do you keep playing this dude? And with Joel Embiid playing, Nicholas Batum, I think he could be very valuable to your team. He has a very good jump shot, really quick, man. It's crazy, actually, just how fast and accurate he is releasing the ball out of his hands.
Yeah,
he's honestly a savant as a shooter, but you can't really. He's sort of just a liability when you don't have Joel Embiid's gravity.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and he can't play defense. There's too many guys that can't play defense. Actually, Nick Batum, Tobias Harris, and Paul Reed, all in the starting lineup. All three of them can't play defense.
Yeah, and the thing about Paul Reed, it's been a complete inverse to his game. I mean, I remember him playing some very solid defense against Giannis a couple of years ago.
Yep.
And even, when Doc was, not going on his victory tour and stuff, whenever he went in, he made an impact on the game, dude. Just sort of like what Ricky Council is doing right now. But, Paul Reed, he's definitely, honestly, he has improved as an offensive player, even adding, kind of like a Euro step and a mid-range shot to his game. It's just that defensively, he could sometimes just get a little clumsy, and it doesn't help either when you have guys, not trying to be a Paul Reed fanboy, but when you have guys like Nicholas Batum and Tobias Harris on the perimeter, it can get pretty difficult when you keep having guys come at you, and you kind of sort of have to overhelp as a way to make up for them getting beat off the dribble, and then you're letting Malik Beasley, Brooke Lopez, Pat Connaughton, and all the other shooters that the Bucks have just get wide open.
Well, a lot of times Paul Reed gets caught in the middle. Like he's either going to double or he's going to stay on his man. A lot of times he stands in between both. And I'm like, who's he guarding? He's guarding 0 people now. And I think it's because if you're putting Paul Reed in a situation where you need him to have a basketball IQ, you're asking for a disaster because he doesn't know what he's doing. So you can't have other players out there that he needs to try to help because he's usually not going to make the right decision.
Precisely. It goes way back to that Tobias Harris play against the Knicks when DiVincenzo and Brunson were on the fast break. Man, he was just in no man's land.
Yeah.
There was zero communication on who was getting covered. But I mean, when you just have perimeter defenders, I just can't stand having Batum and Tobias on the court at the same time. You need to at least have someone more athletic, like a Kelly Oubre or a Ricky Council, be out there and be a hound on the defensive end, man, because they're both slow-footed, and it puts more pressure on the big man. And obviously, Paul Reed, hopefully. Pray to the Lord that Joel Embiid is able to come back, because I mean, I'm keep seeing all these people saying, we need to trade Embiid and stuff. I hope they're finally starting to realize that how valuable Joel Embiid is as a player, just how crazy he is as a mid-range shooter, and he's been a very good rim protector this year and a rebounder. The Sixers have been able to stop the ball the whole season with Embiid as well. When Nick Nurse was able to put in those rotations with those crazy more athletic guys. Yeah,
bro. Hey, man, thanks for calling. We're fucked. I don't know what else to say,
it's always
bro.
darkest before dawn, man.
I appreciate it, bro.
But
Good to
I
hear
hope
from
things get better. Yeah, man. Have a good one.
All right. NZ in the Discord. I think everybody knows how valuable Joel Embiid is. I think we've always known how valuable Joel Embiid is. I've been saying this whole season too, the Sixers are good with Joel Embiid. They're bad without him. It's always been that way. Well, the Sixers have absolutely failed to put a team around Joel Embiid. Imagine the only good thing that's been put around Joel Embiid in his tenure as a Philadelphia 76er is 1 year of Jimmy Butler and a lucky draft pick, Tyrese Maxey. Tanking to get to the top of the draft for 3 or 4 years straight, and the only good thing we have is a 21st overall pick, Tyrese Maxey, next to Joel. The 76ers have absolutely failed the entire process of putting a team around Joel Embiid. And it shows right now, because as soon as Joel is out, this is a lottery team, dude. And some idiot came in the playback stream and said, the Sixers can't win one with Tyrese Maxey. Why can't, if he's such a star, why can't he get a win? Bro, look on the screen. Nicholas Batum, Tobias Harris, and Paul Reed. That's your starting forwards. Tyrese Maxey could have scored 50 in this game and they would have lost. There's nothing he can really do. There's nothing he can really do. Reed is a great backup in spare minutes. That's about it. Don't hate on dude for what he's not. We know what he is capable of. Hey, God named Tay. Look, me analyzing Paul Reed and talking about how absolutely horrendous he is as a defender is not me hating. It's me analyzing the game. All right? I mean, I'm not going to sit here and only say... let me sit here and try to only say things that I can find that are positive about... no. I'm going to say, hey, here's what I watched today. I watched Paul Reed be very bad at defending in the NBA. That's what I watched. If that's hating on him, okay, yeah. I hate how bad Paul Reed is at defense. What do you want me to say? I hate what I'm watching. I hate what I'm watching, man. Robin Shaw is in the chat. She's always in my comments on the YouTube videos. She's a Miami Heat fan, and she always tells me how good the Heat are So here's some of her absolutely insane comments. Heat here, we beating them. F Boston, better look closer. A million laugh emojis. Heat beat the hell out of the Bucks. Celtics rider, sheep in wolves clothing, loser. Don't know what that means. How about Butler fight? Let's go. Hearts. Just absolute, basically Tourette syndrome in the comments from Robin. Why do you always come to my show to tell me about the Heat? It's weird. But thank you for being here, Robin. I love you. But I don't want to hear the bullshit today. Because the Sixers ruined my day. Let me take 3 more callers in the Discord, and then I'm moving on with my life, all right? AJ Analysis, man. What's going on, bro? AJ in the Discord. AJ.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, AJ?
Okay, so the first thing I do want to talk about is I think what the Sixers should do is they should steal Dan Campbell's balls and just use it and bench Tobias Harris. That's the first thing.
Oh, I 100% agree. But why do you think it's not happening? We need some answers.
Because I think it's not happening because Daryl Morey probably put like a gun to Nick Nurse's head and told him you're not allowed to bench him.
Listen, I hope the YouTube bots didn't pick up on that word that you used, the G word. But anyway, it's all good. I don't think they picked up on it. But yeah, they won't bench Tobias Harris. I don't know why.
Forget about Tobias Harris though. But I don't know what happened to Nicholas Batum. I thought that maybe he could be a better 3-point shooter for us, or like he can score more for us, but it's not working out with Nicholas Batum.
No, he's good with Embiid. He's bad without him. That's all there is to it with Nick Batum. You can't play him without Embiid. Nick Nurse, I thought Nick Nurse knew that. He didn't play him a single minute against the Cavs until Tobias Harris turned over an inbound pass with 30 seconds left, and he put Batum in there because Tobias can't inbound the ball, which, by the way, they had Tobias inbounding the ball again today, and he almost turned it over again. He's really bad at everything. I'm tired of watching it. But yeah, Nick Batum, you can't play him. You can't play him without Embiid. And Nick Nurse, I thought he knew that. You can't play him.
Yeah, I mean, Tobias Harris is a wannabe J. Cole, and, we don't want that in Philly, but I do want Ricky Council. Maybe we should try at least one game for him as a starter, and then maybe we can sign Chimezi Metu or a guy like Kenneth Fareed, because Kenneth Fareed, he's averaging like 23 rebounds per game in the G League. And he's like a monster, so I think we should give at least one of these guys a shot. That's not going to change anything anyway.
Kenneth Fareed is in the G League, averaging 23 rebounds a game.
Yeah.
What? Why? Why isn't he in a Sixers uniform right now?
I don't know.
What the hell?
I don't know why he's not. And Chimezi Metu is a guy who can shoot the ball. Yeah, I think he had one game where he had like 23 points, 15 rebounds. And I've heard from Suns fans that he's a good center, and I think he can be better than Paul Reed if we give him a chance.
I mean, I don't know, man. He got released, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he did get released, though. But I just heard from Suns fans that he's a pretty good player.
I think if he was good, he wouldn't have got released.
Yeah, that's true.
I think, but at this point, anybody's better than Mo Bamba. Release Mo Bamba right now and sign him. Because you got to try
exactly. I don't know why Mo Bamba is still here. Like, we might as well just bring back Montrezl Harrell, and he might play better than him.
Oh God, dude! If Montrez didn't tear his ACL, he might be getting minutes. Yo, AJ, thanks for calling, bro. You got anything else for me?
Not really. Anyways, bye.
All right, man. All right, see ya, AJ. He says not really. Bye. I love AJ, man. What's up in the Discord? We got 2 more. Yellow Yellow Lego. Yellow Lego in the Discord. Yo,
Eastwood,
what's up?
what's going on, man? Appreciate you, man, taking these therapy sessions.
Yeah, look, we got to do it. We need it. We need to release it so we can move on.
Oh, I get pumped up for these games anymore, man.
What you got, man? What you want to say? What do you want to tell the people?
Yeah, man. Oh wait, I think I might be on two different audios right now.
You're good. I can hear you clearly, bro. What you want to tell the people?
Hold on, let me close out the YouTube. Let me see if that works.
Yellow.
Hey, you hear me?
Yeah, bro, we got you. What you want to tell the people?
Not much, man. I don't know why I get pumped up for these games, bro. Like
You were pumped.
I get pumped up.
I think this was.
Yeah.
I think this Bucks. So I was kind of excited for it too, but I was drinking a little bit last night, so I'm a little hungover. So I don't think I was really pumped up because I was like, damn, I got to watch a fucking Sixers game and I got a headache. But I think this is the last time. We shouldn't be pumped up anymore. Like we saw.
Yeah, we gotta learn a lesson, man. Nick Nurse, I don't know, man. He's not as creative as we thought he was.
I just don't. I mean, I don't know, dude. Look at this roster. Look at this roster, man. There's no size. What can you do? I would start Ricky Council. I'm dead serious right now.
You think size is our problem, though? You think the size?
Oh my God, yeah, dude. The only center on the roster is 6'9", Paul Reed. Look, here's what I would do. And Nick Nurse doesn't want to. Nick Nurse loves his own reputation, and he's known as a winner, and he's not going to go down easy. And so a game like this, where they played like they did, with Batum, Harris, and Reed starting, he's going to make a drastic change. And I think he has to. I think you need to start Ricky Council and Kelly Oubre. I don't know. I think you need to get crazy because that's not going to work. Batum, Harris, and Reed all starting is asking for a loss. That's what I think.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. You're right. It's the roster is a huge issue right now.
Yeah.
But Batum starting when I saw that, man.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand either.
You
I'm
know,
with you on that. I'm with you on that.
Maxey.
I'm with you on the Nurse slander for this game. I'm confused at basically the whole game from Nick Nurse today. Seriously, I am. But anyway, what'd you say?
I want to see Campaign starting next to Maxey. I think he got some good facilitating game. He's got range. I don't know. I think that'd be better.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that's too small though. I don't think you could start Cameron Payne next to Tyrese Maxey. I think.
I mean, as a two, because right now we only had one guard on the floor.
Yeah, I just think that Maxey and Cameron Payne would give up 1,000,000 points. I think.
Versus Batum, who just on the first possession just got like annihilated. I don't know. Like speed might be an answer for us, but I don't know, man.
Maybe we're down pretty bad if we're looking at starting Cameron Payne, dude. Yo, Yellow, Yellow, thanks for calling, man. You got anything else?
Nah, that's all, man.
All right, bro. Enjoy the rest of your day. Don't think about the Sixers anymore until Tuesday. All right, see you. All right, last but not least, RJ's in the building. RJ is always in the playback streams, extremely upset at how bad the Sixers are. What's going on, RJ?
All right. Yo, what is going on?
What's up?
All right, man. I'm sorry. I always check out your. First of all, I want to say, always check out your channel. I always check out, RB and all of them. I love your channel.
Yeah.
But, bro, I've been a fan of this team for 29 years, dog. I'm going to keep it real. We've been getting washed player after washed player after washed player since I've known this team, bro. Not only that, we make the worst moves in the front office every year. We never have a center. Then we have a center, we ain't got no ball handles. We don't have no ball handles, we ain't got nobody that can dribble. Then we don't have nobody to dribble, we ain't got nobody that can shoot. It's just, bro, it's always something with this team. We watch Boston get a guy that makes no fucking sense every game. Oh, my bad for the cursing. No, but every game we got somebody that can't do what Boston do or Miami. We never have those type of teams where it's just guys that we have never heard of come into our team and just destroy the league. But every
Yep.
time we see Boston, we see Milwaukee, we see we starting to see it with the Pacers. We starting to see it with the Knicks.
Yep.
Bro, I'm
Yep.
living in an age where the Knicks is better than the Sixers, dog. This is wild to me, bro. Like, bro, the last time I seen the Knicks good was when Carmelo Anthony, and that was only for like 3 years. But for the most part, the Knicks never been good, bro. Now we watching the Knicks be better than the Sixers. This is just not good for the league, man. I am sick of the Sixers and this front office, bro. The GM has to go, and we keep giving these guys excuses. We laugh at the Cowboys every year about the never getting out the second round, and we sit there as a Sixers fan base and fucking doing the same thing.
Yep.
Dang, I'm sorry for cursing
It's
again,
all
but
good,
it's
man.
pissing me off, bro. I'm sick of this team, bro.
Yeah.
Seriously.
You're dude.
I've been wanting to talk to you all the time, but I'm just like, nah, I be having so many words I have to say, and I can't get in the cohesive manner. This is my first time talking to you.
I appreciate it, bro. Thanks for calling. We need it. The people need it. The people need the realistic takes. They need the realism. They need to hear the truth.
All right, for a second, let me go about how many trash and wash players we've been having. Weber, dog. We've been having George Limp. We've been having players like Evan Turner. We've been having Anthony Tolliver. Bro, we had George Hill. Bro, all of these dudes is wash. Like, I am tired of the wash players. Kyle Lowry, I'm sorry. He gave us a good game, but the ball's still wash, bro. Like, I'm tired of getting these guys 45 and older to come to. We are an AARP system in the fucking front office, bro. Like, we always got to have a life alert player on our team consistently. We never have guys that could be freaking athletic at all. Like, I am tired of this team, man. Like, seriously.
Bro.
Had to get that off my chest. Thank you for letting me join your live. I'm about to dip up out of here.
RJ, you the man, bro. Keep calling in. We need the energy, brother. I appreciate you so much. Take it easy, man.
Ain't no problem,
Don't
man.
think about
Thanks,
the Sixers.
son.
Don't think about the Sixers until Tuesday. Yo, shout out to RJ, man. What an amazing call. Dude, he's so right. And I love the fact that he pointed out the Pacers. You play the Pacers, dude. They got Benedict Mathurin. They got, I can't even think of these dudes' names off the top of my head right now. I was watching dudes on the end of the Portland Trailblazers bench hit Mo Bamba with a right-left Euro finger roll, bro. On the end of the Portland Trailblazers bench. The Golden State Warriors have a dude on the end of their bench named Pachevsky and fucking Lester Canones. And these dudes are out here getting buckets. And they're 21, 22, 23 years old. They're 6'5", 6'6", 6'7" basketball players. And he's absolutely right, dude. We got Mo Bamba, Kyle Lowry. We go, like, who? Like, why? Where are our basketball players, man? Where they at? Where are the basketball players? All those guys that I just mentioned, Ricky Council's the only one that really like resembles one of those guys. Just an all-around basketball player off of your bench. And Nick Nurse won't play him for some reason. Eight years of the process, man. And when you go into this offseason and Daryl Morey says, dude, the whole offseason we sat around doing nothing. And then he re-signed Montrezl Harrell, he re-signed Paul Reed, and he signed Mo Bamba. And we were like, what the hell? And then at the last second, he signed Kelly Oubre on a minimum contract. That was Daryl Morey's offseason this year. That's embarrassingly bad for a GM who's supposed to be known as building winning teams. Why? Because he was sitting around trying to beg his best friend James Harden to come back. He didn't make any moves this offseason because he thought he could get James Harden to come back. And he was like, please, James, I don't want to have to take down the handmade painting that I have of you in the entrance to my house. And this is what we're left with. And what happened was Daryl Morey didn't do anything this offseason. Joel Embiid is so good on both sides of the floor that he had the Sixers as a contender, even with Daryl Morey doing nothing this offseason. And then he got hurt. And here's the truth. Here's the truth, man. And the elephant in the room is Tobias Harris. And it absolutely blows my mind that he saw through this contract. It absolutely blows my mind that Tobias Harris has been the highest paid player on the 76ers for 5 years. Tobias Harris has been the highest paid player on the Philadelphia 76ers for 5 years. After year 2, when they realized this guy's not worth this contract, they tried to trade him. Nobody wanted him because nobody's paying $40 million for a guy that gives you 8 points in 31 minutes and doesn't move on defense and has no heart. And they failed to trade him every year. And we had to sit down and watch all 5 years of this contract. They gave up on Tobias Harris after year 2, but they couldn't trade him because nobody wanted him. And now this trade deadline comes around, and the first time in this 5 years that you've heard of any team wanting Tobias Harris, the Detroit Pistons of all teams step forward and they say, we would like Tobias Harris, please. Look, bro. We got camera freezing issues and everything going on. Everything's going wrong. But the Detroit Pistons step up and say, hey, we would like Tobias Harris. And you finally have a chance to trade him. And they want to give you a shooter for him. They want to give you a sniper. And you say, no, we're not trading Tobias Harris at the deadline. We're coming back after the deadline. We're still in cap purgatory because $40 million of your cap space is tied up in Tobias Harris. That's 5 years that you are not able to build this team correctly. How do you think you get the Malcolm Brogdons of the world? How do you think you get the Derek Whites of the world? How do you think you get the $20 million players, the $15, $18 million players? You can't do it because you've had a $40 million empty hole in your roster for 5 years. So the team's been top heavy every year. And they just, we're still here. He's still here. Tobias Harris is still here, guys. I don't know what else to say, man. I don't know what else to say, man. I don't know what else to say. Isn't he second highest paid player? Absolutely not. Tobias Harris is the highest paid player on the Sixers roster. What else we got, man? You can't build a team around one player in the NBA. Dude, I don't understand. Josh Harris has to take some blame too. What has he done for this organization? He's an investor. Josh Harris doesn't care. He bought the team at $500 million. It's worth $2.7 billion. He made a $2 billion profit. That was his goal. Purchase the team. Purchase the losing franchise. Tank it out. Draft a couple guys at the top of the draft. Sell the fans hope. Put a banner outside. Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, Markelle Fultz, Dario Saric. Make it look like a future super team. The whole we thought we had a future super team, guys. And guess what? Right when they had that future super team lineup and the big banners hanging outside the arena, those ticket prices quadrupled. Dude, a fucking hot dog went from $1 to $4. That was Josh Harris's goal. He doesn't need to win to make the money. He just needed to sell hope and jack up the prices. That's all. The seat I used to sit in, second row, 201, midcourt, I used to get those tickets for $50. As soon as they sold the future super team, those tickets went up over $200. That's what Josh Harris did. He doesn't give a shit. Why would he? What does winning a ring do for Josh Harris? Nothing. I hope he sells the team soon. I do hope that. Bogdanovich is a real Swiss Army knife. Sure is. But we don't want him. Josh Harris needs more than some blame. He's the problem. Our issues have everything to do with ownership. It's true. But what can you do? You can't force him to sell the team. Here's how Josh Harris is going to sell the team. When the team starts losing money. That's what people like Josh Harris do. When he starts to see his investment lean towards the red, jump ship. Scott O'Neal sold his stake in the team. Michael Rubin. Rick Rubin's a producer. Michael Rubin sold his stake in the team. Those guys saw the ship sinking. They sold. I'm out. I made my profit. I'm out. Josh Harris and Blitzer Entertainment. They're the last ones, man. They're the last ones. We got to get him to sell the team. We got to get him to sell the team, man. Morey trying to give a max contract this offseason to an old, inconsistent Paul George who is a playoff choker or might try to bring in old-ass Klay Thompson who got benched. Dude, Kane. Think about this, too. Think about how crazy this is. Daryl Morey traded for James Harden. And then he gave P.J. Tucker, at 37 years old and completely washed, 3 years, $33 million. He signed a 37-year-old player to a 3-year contract. And halfway through the season, we realized P.J. Tucker's not good for 1 more year, let alone 3. Then he signed Daniel House Jr. because back in 2015, he was a good catch-and-shoot three-point shooter with James Harden playing. Daryl Morey, for some reason, does not understand that players get older and worse. He thought he could rebuild the 2015 Houston Rockets. That's what he actually did. That is insane. And it all backfired. Why is everyone old? Why are all the players old? Why do the Sixers have all the old guys? I'm out. I love you guys, man. Sunday, 1 p.m. Sixers game. Absolute sicko shit. Go to runitbackphillyshop.com. Get all the sickos merch, all right?